Alrighty, here we go again. Here we go again. He has always got a super packed out warehouse load. Since we got this guy here working in the warehouse, he does super good. Used to have to move stuff around all the time just to make our cuts, but now it pretty much stays like this. We got a nice area right here to make all of our carpet cuts, so that works out really good. Fixing to cut up the downstairs. I don't even know that I'll take the upstairs with me today. We'll see how much room this takes up on the van. If I got room, I will, because I really want to do it all. But what I was talking about yesterday at the end of the video, I was going to get all my seams made. Well, the gentleman actually wants the master suite, the master wing of the house done first. So I will probably just make those seams and stretch that in and get that done, and then carry on with seams elsewhere. Okay, so I have already got this row cut and sealed up and everything like that. And I was like, nah, I can't stand it. There's actually just a little spot down there where I cut some fibers, and I had to come back to it. I looked, I already done this one, and then I went to the other room and cut it and got it ready, and it was just bugging me too much. Right there, let's see. You can see just a little bit of cut fibers right there. Anyway, the moral of this little thing right here is just go ahead and take care of it while you're here. Because if you got any kind of conscience, you're going to come back to it anyway. So you might as well do it while you're at it instead of coming back. Or you could honestly get the seam put together and then be like, oh man, that don't look good. Then you got to deal with taking the seam apart. So you're better off just take care of it while you're at it. Yeah, it sucks. I already got it sealed, but as soon as I seen it, I should have went ahead and stopped and recut it then instead of finish sealing it, because I started at this end and went that way. So I seen it as soon as I started putting my sealer on it. So honestly, I should have stopped right there instead of going on, but you know me, I'm a human being. You going? Mm-hmm. I wanted to point out these couple tools right here, Orcon and Orcon. They still make the best seaming tools the industry has. When it comes to traditional irons and tapes and stuff like that, they got the best tape, the best cutter, the best row finders. Orcon, baby. Ooh. So you can see where I'm starting at, tying off there. Get my first few pulls over here. I've actually got about 3 foot right there. I'm fixing to stop. I'll stretch all that hallway back that direction, tie this off, then I'll go that way, finish up this direction. My seam is right down through here, and as you can see, I'm not concerned at all about stretching just right beside my seam with my stretchers. Again, if you make your seam properly, by all means, you're not going to pull it apart. If you disagree with that, check out some videos I've got. I'll leave a link in the description where I was actually testing the strength of multiple different types of seam tape. You will literally rip the carpet before you will break your seam if it's done correctly. Never forget to do your felt to reduce the height of your pins, and duct tape it to the edge of the pad there. And also, it's really important, you latex all your hardwood, tile, any kind of transition to a low transition. Always make sure you put your latex in the gully. It's just the little things like that that separate you from the knee kickers to the power stretchers, if you know what I mean. Anyway, a lot of guys have issues with asking more from the carpet store, even if nobody ever notices that you do these little things like this. It's going to help you. It's going to make you feel better about your jobs. Therefore, you're going to feel okay after doing it so long. You're going to feel okay about asking the store, hey, I need to get more money. I'm doing all these little extras. It's taking more time. I need more money to compensate for it. Okay, we now have our closet seam made. This room is completely done, by the way. We did exactly what we said. I brought an aluminum pole in off the van, and I actually came from right here and made a stretch up there to tie that off at the tile. And then once I done that, then I was able to put my tailpiece right here and get a stretch about right here, a little bit slight of an angle to about here, and then tap, 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 continue to work up over here in this angle. Once I got all the way to the corner, then I was able to come back here and work my way stretching over to this opposite corner just as normal. But by the way, stretching up into the doorway to the tile and then pulling this direction out of it, that hallway is super tight. Plus I used my kneeless tap, tap, and tap, tap both ways in the hallway. And I pre-row cut this piece here, the bedroom piece, before I got it laid out in the doorway. That way I could fold it over here. I folded it over here and got it flat and row cut everything. Then I've done the same thing with this piece. I actually pulled it over, row cut me a little section there on that, pulled it over and lined it up to the row cut. And now I'm fixed to start in here going that way. Tie this back here with my kneeless after that's done and stretch that way. I know it's weird because I got that, I shouldn't stretch to that, but I wanted to row cut my doorway. That's why I'm stretching that direction. After I get it all stretched long ways, you guessed it, I'm gonna tie this wall off and finish up crossways. So I wanted to point out right here, you can see the marking on the base right there. That is actually from the marker where the size of the carpet was written on the back. And actually faded out onto, not faded out, but it actually went on the baseboard. So that is the last time that will happen on soft back carpet. That was done hours ago, like first thing this morning. And I didn't do it, so I don't know how it was actually wrote on there. The warehouse got it wrote on there, but I've never had an issue with that before. So that's the first, and I will just have to do something else on soft back. Won't be doing that again. Alrighty, so what we got done today, we got all the seams down here made up. We got this one ready to go for tomorrow. This one right here is completely ready to go for tomorrow. And let's see over here. I don't know, the clients might be in this room. I don't know. Let's see here, okay. So, right here, we got this room is all done and prettily. This closet is all done and prettily. Everything's vacuumed and cleaned up. This room is ta-ta-ta. Everything turned out beautiful. This is a really nice carpet. Look at the edges, man. Just having the tack strip in the proper place sure makes a huge difference. I tell you what, to get a beautiful job, don't just start, or just don't start with the finishing up of it. You gotta start from the start doing beautiful work to get beautiful end results. Anyway.